All right, guys, we are live. Welcome to, yes, the announcement video anyway, but Suicide Squad cast has been announced. That's why you're here. That's why you're watching this video. So thank you for joining. I'm wearing my bandana that says Street Fighter Capcom. I'm sure that's the first thing you're looking at right now. I got it from my Loot Crate from last month. If you know anything about Loot Crate, check out our videos on Loot Crate. And also, you can pick yours up. It's pretty inexpensive monthly. It's about like 12 bucks a month. You get 10% discount if you use Borderwork, and check out with the link in this video. So anyway, let's jump in. So Suicide Squad has been was announced with the whole DC slate of movies that's coming out in 2016. Same thing with Batman v Superman. There are 3 movies coming out in 2016: Suicide Squad as well as Wonder Woman, and the cast has been announced. Now there are a lot of rumors about the cast. We heard rumors of Will Smith, Ryan Gosling, Tom Hardy, Margot. Sorry, I was going to say Margot Kidder, but Margot Robbie, and a few others in there. And now the cast has been announced. So I am going to, if you're watching live or you're watching later, I want to hear your thoughts. But let me just share a photo for you guys so you can see the cast members of the Suicide Squad. All right, so that is the cast. That's it right here. That's the cast right there. And starting off with on my left here, it's Will Smith. Will Smith is playing Deadshot. Now, Deadshot is known as a villain who has a super accurate aim, never misses at all. So that's pretty cool. And it's also different. The character is usually white, but Will Smith is playing the character, which is nice. Different take. Tom Hardy is playing Rick Flagg. I do not know much about Rick Flagg. Is an older character from Suicide Squad, but I see they wanted to throw in a couple different wrinkles in there, so that's interesting. And then you have Jared Leto is playing the Joker. Yes, that's right, guys. A lot of people thought it would be decades after the passing of Heath Ledger that we'll see someone play the Joker, but Jared Leto is playing the Joker. I like the casting of Jared Leto. I think it's awesome because just some of the stuff he did, just his work at Dallas Buyers Club was just amazing as an actor. Then we have Margot Robbie playing Harley Quinn. So yes, Harley Quinn's going to be in this DC universe. And if you've ever watched Wolf of Wall Street, her character to me was just borderline Harley Quinn before she goes nuts. That's how I think about it anyway. She fits the role, I think. You can see even just the images that she probably matches pretty well. And then next up is Jai Courtney. Jai Courtney started his acting days with Spartacus, season 1 in Spartacus. And he was in the last Die Hard movie, and he's going to be in the new Terminator movie. So he's on track here. He's an Australian actor, and he's playing Captain Boomerang. Oh, they're just calling him Boomerang in this one. So that's interesting. And last but not least is Cara Delevingne, who's playing Enchantress, which means somebody with, I don't know all her powers, but I know she's one of the first villains that she's one of the first villains that Justice League Dark faced. So she is also in the movie, and which means magic is technically just confirmed with that in this whole DC universe. So that's the cast of characters. Those are the people who are in this. Those are all the people in there, and I have to say I'm pretty stoked. I like what I'm seeing overall. Now I want to hear your thoughts. What do you guys think about Will Smith, Tom Hardy, Harley Quinn, Jared Leto, Jai Courtney, and Cara Delevingne, I believe. Yeah, just Cara. I'll just call it Cara for now, so I don't butcher her last name. So what do you think about this casting? So I'll start all over again. So I'll start with Margot Robbie. I think it's probably the easiest one. I think she fits the casting for Harley Quinn. Like I mentioned just earlier here, what she did in Wolf of Wall Street was phenomenal, and her character was, to me, was very close to Harley Quinn just before Psychosis. So I think that is something that plays to her part. So I do like her as Harley Quinn. Then of course, since Harley Quinn's in this, that means Joker's in this universe, and we have Jared Leto as the Joker. And I like the casting there, and I think his Joker might be closer to something we see in the animated universe. Just a little bit of that slimmer, a little, just a little slimier version of the Joker, so to speak. So that would be nice to see. I think it's great casting. Now, Tom Hardy's in this. He's playing Rick Flag. Now, if anyone who knows, I could read the Wikipedia, but I really don't know the character by heart. So, if anyone who knows who Rick Flag is, let me know. Let us know. Describe the character, and we will. You can see, but I'm not exactly sure who Rick Flag is or what he's supposed to be as a character. So Rick Flag is the name of three fictional characters in DC Universe: father, son, and grandson. The father, Rick Flag, was original Suicide Squad in World War II unit, and after the war, he was a member of Task Force X, which is also Suicide Squad. The son, Rick Flag Jr., is a member of the Forgotten Heroes. Rick Flag, let's see, what are his powers? Alter ego, Captain Rick Flag Jr. Abilities: expert in military, special forces, guerrilla tactics, strategist, demolition, highly trained in both armed and unarmed combat, surveillance, infiltration, peak of human physical condition. So he doesn't necessarily have any superpowers in there, but it is the peak. And I think Tom Hardy can play that kind of character very well without any issues. So I think that's fine. Then we come to Will Smith. Will Smith is playing Deadshot. Now, Deadshot, is a villain who is well known in the DC universe. He's faced Batman a couple of times. He's one of those villains who he's crisscrossed all around in the DC universe. And Deadshot as a character, his alter ego is Floyd Lawson, part of the Suicide Squad, Elite, Killer Elite, Checkmate, Underground Society. He's an expert marksman. Cybernetic eye grants him increased accuracy and provides additional mission on targeting data. He can't miss. Now, if you want to see a bit of Deadshot, how he is, you can check out Deadshot in the Arrow. I think that was season 2 of the Arrow. But what I can tell you that now is that basically this for him as Deadshot, it's fine. I've always wanted to see Will Smith play a character who was bad, this evil, or at least with a little twist. So he doesn't have to be fully evil, but a lot of people have said, well, Will Smith is Deadshot. I don't see it. I do, because I think he can push that boundary of saying, okay, I want to be that guy that people love me, but they just want to hate me because I'm such an asshole. And I think that's what Deadshot brings to the table. I think Will Smith can do that as a character. And then we have Cara Delevingne as Enchantress. I don't know much about Enchantress as well as Cara Delevingne, but she does look like she fits the part. I think she'll probably be a good addition. I'm not sure what she's done. Let's just take a look here quickly. What else she's actually done in her IMDb movie listing altogether. Let's see. She modeling career, filmography. She's done a couple of movies. Nothing major. Kids in Love, London Field, Ugly Boy, Paper Towns, Pan. She's coming in the new Pan movie as a mermaid, and she's going to be in Suicide Squad. So there you have it. She hasn't done much. And finally, of course, is Jai Courtney, who I mentioned again was part of Spartacus, Die Hard, the new Terminator Genesis, which the trailer is dropping in 2 days, so you can see him in that. He's playing Captain Boomerang, who has an Aussie accent, so I think that just fits him. But he's also a very good physical actor too, which is good to see. So that's the Suicide Squad. Now there are more rumors of potential casting for Amanda Waller. Amanda Waller basically runs Task Force X, and she is the only woman who is capable of basically staring down Batman and saying, like, I'm not afraid of you. And she basically rounds up all these villains and uses them to perform covert missions. Of course, not out of their own free will. She's basically doing either holding something hostage, so to speak. Now, rumors the rumor there, or at least from Variety, is saying that Oprah Winfrey is top on that list for Amanda Waller, which should be very interesting. A lot of people have said, we don't like Oprah Winfrey as that character. Oprah Winfrey, I think, can handle it. I just don't I don't think Oprah Winfrey would be my choice for that character. A couple other people on that list are Octavia Spencer from The Help, Viola Davis, who has that new show, How to Get Away with Murder. So that's somebody who I think, yeah, she can probably fit that role. So those are the people they're going with. And of course, there's rumor that Lex will show up in this movie, which means I think Batman will show up in this movie also, at least to some level or degree. I'm just guessing. I do not know. It's not official. But what I think is that if you don't know anything about the Suicide Squad, definitely check out the last DC animated movie, Batman Assault on Arkham, I believe is the title. Let's just see. On Arkham, yes, is the title. That's basically a Suicide Squad movie. Definitely watch it. I think that's the template they're probably going with, and I think also these villains are set up for other DC movies across the line. So let's put it this way: you have Harley Quinn, Jared Leto. You have your villains for the next Batman movie, at least one couple of the villains. Also, Deadshot could be a villain with the Batman movie. You can also be a villain with Cyborg. Cyborg's own movie down the line. Then, and as well as even Captain Rick Flag can be thrown in at this point anywhere. Also, Deadshot, most likely because you have some of these bigger name pools, I'm sure Deadshot will show up in Justice League. I wouldn't be surprised to see him there. Captain Boomerang, he is a nemesis of the Flash. Enchantress could be a nemesis to Wonder Woman. I didn't know her powers, full powers, but because she has magical powers, and also, she could be a Wonder Woman nemesis at some point. So at least I can see this as DC introducing all their villains in one movie, and then we can see more of them in the solo movies, which makes a lot of sense. So you don't have to give these villains a more backstory and all that kind of stuff, especially people like the Joker or Harley Quinn. So you definitely know that, yes, they are completely, you basically know those characters at this point. You know who Deadshot is and things like that. So that's pretty much it. I mean, that's the Suicide Squad. It's been announced. The actors have been mentioned and known. We know David Ayers is writing this movie and directing, so that's be interesting to see. We have a couple of comments here. Joel Hendricks T says it will be interesting. Yes, it will be, but I think it will be pretty solid. And then Tsunami Anime Superhero Fan says, okay, Will Smith as Floyd. Deadshot. Well, I can somewhat see him playing the person concerns his daughter can also be serious alike, like I Am Legend. Very true, yes, because Floyd Lawson is one of those people who he still has some humanity because he's doing stuff and he has a daughter that he's always concerned about and wants to take care of. So that's that I can see. Tom Hardy from Bane to new character Connell Rig Flag, like really? Yeah, well, Bane, think about it. In Bane, you never saw him fully as Bane, his face anyway. He was covered with a mask all the time. So I could see that. And I think Rick Flag will have a bigger role in the DC universe as it moves forward. And Tsunami Anime Superhero Fan says, I'm also stoked that Leto has Joker and Margot or Margie as our Harley Quinn. Yes, I definitely agree. I think those are two interesting choices. Thanks for chiming in. And then Ho Young Won says, great casting. I think Margot Robbie, Jared Leto, and Will Smith are really good choices for their roles. I'm very curious to see Will Smith take on a villainous anti-hero role. Yes, I definitely agree. I want to see Will Smith pull that guy that you hate, but you love to hate. The other actors have already proven themselves to be great actors in other movies so far. I'm very happy and excited about this movie. Yeah. So, all right, cool. That's pretty nice. Thanks for sharing your thoughts there, guys. Like I said, it's one of those things where I like the casting. I think casting is solid. It's spot on, and I think they've done a good job. I would like to see how this spills into other DC movies. At least we know who Batman will be facing to some degree at some point with the Joker and Harley Quinn mixed in here. Again, definitely check out Batman Attack on Arkham. Great. Batman Assault on Arkham. Sorry, no, Attack on Arkham. Assault on Arkham. Great. DC animated movie that basically shows you how the Suicide Squad really works and functions. And if that's a basis for the script, I am all for it. Just because the joke is in it, but he's not really in it at the same time. So that's the kind of thing I like. And also hearing that Lex could be in it could be something of a nice spinoff. Not sure about hearing about, you know, we're hearing about Oprah Winfrey as Amanda Waller, but could be interesting. We'll see. So anyway, guys, leave your thoughts. That is the Suicide Squad. If you have any questions or any comments, let us know. Otherwise, don't forget to like this video, share this video, and favorite this video so we can make more videos for you. This is Thunder E saying thank you and always enjoy your entertainment.